Hello, scrappers. Thought I'd do another video. I know I wasn't, a couple weeks ago I think I did a video on these little motors, fan motors out of refrigerators. But I had a subscriber wanting to know, the total weight of the unit, all the specifics. So I thought, well, okay, I'll go ahead and do a quick little video. So I got the scale out here, zeroed out. So I put that on there. It's 1 pound, 9 ounces, 9.7 ounces. 1 pound, 9.7 ounces. And we'll change it over to total ounces would be 25.7. And then if we go to grams, 728 grams. So that's our total weight. So now I'll go ahead and proceed to demolish it. Yeah, I can leave it on grams, what the heck. Okay, as you know from the last video, if you saw the video, this end cap here is aluminum. Some of them, a lot of them are tin, so you got to watch that. And you got tin here, and you got cast aluminum housing. So sometimes you look at, like, how in the world do you get that thing apart? But the way I found to do it is just get a vise or a solid object. You just kind of hit it, away from you, kind of. This one here doesn't want, it's starting to move. Very little. There it goes. About a 32nd of an inch. And like I said, that piece is tin. Picking it up with the magnet there. So you got that nice little bit of copper. Now this one, same way, just put it kind of hit on it and rotate it. Okay, got that fuzzy stuff. Yeah, I got leaves blowing in this shop from all over the place. So one bad thing about where I'm located, and I still have a big gap under that door there. I need to pour a cement wall, but that's uphill, so, and it continues uphill, so I got a trench dug right there and a drain that runs under the floor. So I got to, do some work on that. Okay, we got this little piece here in the center. Sometimes just getting in there with a pry bar. Yeah, let's do it the easy way. And stick it here in the vise. Grind that little dude off of there. Oh, little screwdriver. Should have put the trash can on the other side of the room while I was doing this. So I got to get that outside and dumped today too. Tomorrow's trash day. Okay, so that's that part. And then I'm going to lay it on top of the vise. Kind of got to knock this center piece out of there. Put the punch on it. And it just fell at my feet. There's a little bit of aluminum on that dude, so I'll probably put that in a melting pot. So now we're down to this part. And sometimes this part, well, still got a piece of metal down in there too that we have to get out. So I think what I used, I tried to just grab onto it. I think before I had tabs I could get in between and get a hold of. Takes a little bit of work. Not much to get a hold of in there. I may have just used regular pliers, I don't remember. Just anything you can get a hold of it with. That plastic is breaking up. It's mainly trying to hold it stable. That's not working at all, is it? And sometimes it's easier to make a cut with your angle grinder, and that relieves some of the tension. It should relieve some of the tension from it being pressed in there. It looks like it went all the way. I'm gonna get a big screwdriver here and try to give it a little twist. And you might even be able to get in there and knock it out. But never really tried it that way. May have to try that one of these days. This isn't making too good of a video. Usually they're not this much trouble. Usually a couple pops and they're done. This is just not a very cooperative one. Okay, I got the copper out. What I ended up having to do, I made a cut on the opposite side. Then I just got a few spots here that are kind of flat. So it left a little gap. I was able to get a screwdriver down in there and then pry it up and out of there. So now to get the copper out. So if you got an old wood chisel laying around, maybe it's got chipped up or something. Okay, you'll take it to the bench grinder. Okay, it looks like we're cut through all the way on that one. That one's cut all the way through. That one's cut all the way through. And a little more. Yeah, anything that might be left we can get with the a little bit of a power cord there. Usually once I get it that far, then I grab the screwdriver again. I get this one here, it's got a little smaller blade. Try to pry these up. You can pry it up, they pull through a little easier. These wires are pretty stiff. Yeah, this is definitely micro scrapping for sure. If you're trying to do this for a living, you're not going to make no money. So, better find another job. But I'm just a hobby scrapper, so I like trying to figure this stuff out. Yeah, stick it in the vise, and I think I'll get the smaller hammer. And of course it looks like I still have a few little wires right there. Now you can probably cut these many different ways. You can probably use cable cutters. And a little pick. Got to get under that. Okay. Let's see if I can't bend it a little bit with the pliers. Not really. Can't hardly get a grip on it. It's starting to come. Just got to work it back and forth a little bit. Yeah, there's one side loose. And a lot of times when I'm pulling them out of the big ones, I use channel locks. Usually get a pretty good grip on them. Do it over this workbench, that way any single strands fall through. There we go, there's one piece. This one's been kind of tough. Get those pried up off the bottom. Okay. I'm going to go to the one opposite, I think, right now, because that's the way it's going to fit in the vise. Okay. There's two pieces. Getting there. Yeah, just for curiosity, let's the aluminum. Yeah, that one's not working, is it? The aluminum piece is 132 grams. And 4.6 ounces. Yeah, 4.6 ounces. Not a lot, but you know, they add up. Okay, let's get the last two pieces of copper out of here. That one pulled completely through from the one side, so yeah, It looks like this ring is splitting. That's interesting. The ring is splitting right there, so apparently there's a seam there. So that might be another easy way to get them apart. Okay, I went ahead and did both of them, so now wiggle it around, play with it a little bit. Here it is. And now all 4 pieces of copper. .9 ounces. 110 grams. So that's what it weighs. In case anybody was wondering, I know I had one guy that was interested in that. About 4 ounces, so almost 4 ounces. So take about 4 of these to make a pound. So for most, for anybody, like I say, anybody doing it for a living, it's not going to be worth the time. But for micro scrappers, you know, there it is. So this one here was pretty hard to get apart. Most of them are easier than that. Most of them you get a hold of. You can go back and refer to my last video. I think I've got it all completely on it. So I'm going to get off of here because I still haven't got fiber optic internet yet, so it still takes it forever to upload. Someday they'll catch up out here in the country. But happy scrapping, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not a subscriber, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. And if you liked it, hit that like button, share it with your friends. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.